Welcome back to MLB Tonight. I'm Robert Flores, here alongside with former GM Dan O'Dowd and baseball researcher Sarah Langs. MLB Draft Combine is coming up. It's always an exciting time. Dan, what can we expect? What are you going to be looking for?
Well, Robert, for me, this is one of the most important events on the baseball calendar each and every year. If you look at it, all the clubs get a chance to answer the questions they have on the players. And then all the best players in the country get to showcase their skills in front of 30 clubs. So, I'm just really excited to see what's going to happen.
Sarah, it's a 4-day event. It's held at Chase Field in Phoenix. What advanced metrics can players and viewers expect to see?
I mean, there's so much data with this event. Part of why I love it so much. And I've been there every time this has been held. So glad we're back again. For pitchers, you've got pitch velocity, you've got spin rate, you've got extension. For hitters, we have your exit velocity, launching, and of course the distance on those home runs.
Well, congratulations and good luck to all the young athletes as they continue their journey to hopefully one day land in the big leagues.
Welcome to day one of the MLB Draft Combine from Chase Field in Arizona. The top high school and college player prospects showcased their skills this week, giving all MLB clubs another opportunity to evaluate this year's draft class. It should be an impactful few days here in the desert. Alongside Sarah Langs, I'm Dan O'Dowd, and it's time for batting practice. So let's focus on what's happening down in the cage. Sarah, BP started now, and this is where the scouts really bear down. They're looking at presence in the box. They're looking at the balance, rhythm, and timing of the swing. They're looking at how clean a swing path is. They're looking how connected a player can be to a swing, and they're looking at the ability if they can hit the ball to the entire field.
And there's so much data that comes along with BP. We've got exit velocity, which means we can look at how often the player's hitting the ball hard. In this day and age, hitting the ball hard has an actual definition. That's 95 plus miles an hour. And why do we care about that? Because in today's game, if you hit the ball hard, you're going to hit about 500 on those batted balls with a 1,000 slugging percentage. Another stat we'll look at is launch angle, and what we define as a sweet spot batted ball is 8 to 32 degrees of launch angle, basically a line drive. So I'll be looking at how often these players will be making that kind of contact as well.
You know, I think about big league players like Alvarez, Judge, Ohtani, Trout. Their hard hit ball data is crazy. Their launch angles are very consistent. And you add all the things that we're evaluating, and think about, Sarah, the pressure these young players are under right now is probably the most pressure-packed BP these players have ever taken in their careers. This was a tough round of BP. You can almost see from the very first swing that he was outside of himself, trying to do too much, a lot of lift and separation swings, trying to hit for power, not trying to stay within himself. Again, these are the nerves and pressure of the moment, and this will be a great learning experience. Sarah, we're into infield play now. I have to tell you, this is my favorite part of the combine. From a scouting perspective, every time I walked into the ballpark, I'd always focused on my shortstops to begin with. I'd look at their footwork, I'd look at their body control, I look at their glove-to-hand transfer and how accurate their arms were. You know, we are an industry that loves arm strength, but it's the quickness of the ball out of the glove and it's the accuracy of the throw that's important. And I'm trying to see which of these players really check those boxes off for me.
Well, that exchange is something we can now measure thanks to StatCast, which is outstanding. In terms of metrics, obviously, we are going to focus on that arm strength, even though I agree it isn't the end-all be-all, and your shortstops are certainly the ones leading the way. Average of about 86.3 miles an hour on that max effort arm strength in 2023. Again, that's their top 10% of their throw, the absolute best of the best. And that doesn't even account for the guys like Ellie De La Cruz out here.
And, you know, it's really interesting, Sarah, if you watch the drill work that's being done. So they started balls at them, then they went to glove side, then they went to the open backhand side to really see what arm strength was. And then they finished with slow rollers, both the backhand slow roller and the ball they came in at, trying to see how they utilize their body and if they can throw from different arm angles. Let's take a look at the third base position. You know, when I think of third base, I think of Nolan Arenado. So I'm looking at first step quickness and body control and if they can throw from different angles. So in this drill, let's focus on that. When we turn to second base, look at angle reads. The best second basemen in the game, they've got great first step quickness and they've got great angle reads to the ball. Tough round for this young man. You can see he's putting a lot of pressure on himself. You know, he looks like he's very raw in his skill set, but I love the deep projection on him. He's just a kid that you're going to have to be very, very patient with his development timeline and really to get him a firm understanding how his body needs to work fundamentally to be able to be a consistent fielder.
Next up, Darryl O'Leary. Out to short. Mathis. Slings to first. 2 up, 2 down. And now, Marcus Mathis. He looks confident as he steps into the batter's box. Seems like he's immune to all the pressure these young prospects must be feeling. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
One down.
And Gary Simmons says the bat broke the plane. It's a strikeout. We head back to the top of the order. Norman getting ready to hit. Grounds it to short. Mathis sends it across to first. That is the inning. Foul ball there. These tournament games are, of course, just a part of the larger picture here at the Combine. Drills and assessments measure each player's fitness, strength, agility, and on-field performance, as well as other skills. On the ground to third. And plenty of time to first. Nieto will hit next.
Come on now, kid. Hey, rockin' fire right here.
Runner at second with 2 down. Out to short. Mathis. On the run, sends it over to first. And now, Jimmy Pennick.
Attack him, pitch to him.
Rounder to short. Great grab on the dive. And the throw. It's there, and that's a great play. He's got another chance now to prove he's not just an asset in the field. He can make some noise at the plate, too. Fouled off. He was late.
Hey, have a ramp up there right now, huh?
Swing and a miss out front that time. This offense is looking a bit stagnant right now. They need to shake it off and get something going. Cut on and miss. That's a strikeout. Gotta be a frustrating day. The team lost, and he had a game that he knows isn't up there with his best. He wasn't outright bad, but this wasn't his finest hour.
Come on, right here, one time.
And here is Marcus Mathis. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Hey, 2 away now.
Wouldn't chase that time. I think the pitcher has to go right at this hitter. He can't afford to let this lineup turn over. He needs to get that third out right here. There's a strike. Some serious gas on that one.
One strike.
Man at second with 2 down.
Nope. Foul ball.
Here we go now. Come on now, one time.
Lines this one to left. Brings it in with a nice running grab.
This is the future. Human error. Evolution.
To the left side, but it is well fouled.
This is the future.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And there's a ball. Not a great outing so far with 4 runs allowed in 3 frames. He'll need to be efficient from here on to work much deeper into this one.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
In the air to center. Out number 1 on the grab.
No outs here. Right now.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
0-1. See it, drive it like you can. Come on.
Next one's fouled back. Swing and a base hit. Off to a good start with the leadoff knock. Lori Chu now at the plate.
Hey, get your pitch. Let's go.
Picked first, dives back in safely. Nobody out and a runner at first. Gets under it, pops it up, under this one. And makes the simple catch. Play goes to first now, but he's back in. One gone, runner at first. Now the third baseman, Clifford Sorensen. Coronado picks over Mathis, back in on a dive. There's a strike, and the count is 3-1. That one's in there, 3-2.
Count is 3-2.
There goes the runner. Good plate appearance there, able to take the walk. One out and runners at first and second. Now at the plate, Emmanuel Wall. 3-1, couldn't come up with it. One down, and now Todd Wood. Ripped to third and caught. Takes it to the bag and doubles the runner off. We're back here at the ballpark. Now up, Marcus Mathis. Hit behind with that swing at strike one.
0-1's the count.
And this one lifted to left, settles under it. Makes the catch for the out. Back here in the desert, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the left fielder, Michael Koo. Out to short, Mathis. Throws across the diamond. No complaints about getting a team win, but he's capable of giving them more than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either. And here is Ozzy Baroa. On the ground, right side, 4, 6.
Yeah, you're out.
3, it's a double play, and that does it for the inning. Mathis will hit next. And a big swing and a miss. It must be so hard to concentrate on the game when you know this is your last chance to impress the scouts and decision makers who control your baseball destiny. Chance to refocus now as he asks for time. There's a splitter in the dirt, swing and a miss. Nobody on, nobody out, 2 runs scored already in the inning. Here in the back end of the third inning. Got the batter swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball. And now, Rodney Roper. Bounces this one to second. That one will find its way through. Throw back in quickly, first and second now with nobody out.
Let it fly. There we got one out here.
And that one fouled off.
Stay ahead. Come on, we got you.
Strike 2. Way too jumpy early in this AB. That's how you put yourself in a hole. Line to right for a base hit. Runner around third. Here's the throw to the plate, but it's offline. The run will score. In there safely. No fear with 2 strikes. Really good approach at the dish. Sometimes shortening up on your swing can pay off. It certainly did for him right there. Not an approach we see that much nowadays. Over to first, and safe. Mathis stands at first with 1 away. Now, Maury Chu. Hard hit to third. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning.
Oh, now, here we go. Hey, we got one.
Fouled off. He was late.
Come on, home down.
0-1, here's the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Get your pitch, drive it right here.
Late on that fastball. Textbook pitching.
1 ball,
Slowed him down
2
with the
strikes.
curve, then blew the fastball by him after he adjusted to the lower velo. Great work.
Nope.
Just
That's inside.
misses. 2-2. Nice take. Gets him swinging. Mathis had a solid game for them, really helped lift them to the win. Singled and knocked in a run. He was a difference maker for them in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win.
The 16th pick of the 13th round, the Texas Rangers select Marcus Mathis, a shortstop from the Central Division.
All right, so another player that we saw at the MLB Draft Combine, off the board in the middle rounds of this year's draft. What's the reaction here to this pick, starting with you, Sarah?
Well, this player had a pretty good combine, but not the absolute best we've ever seen. I think there were some questions, but there's a lot of metrics that show there will be upside here, so I'm very excited to see how this player progresses through the minors.
Yeah, I agree with Sarah completely, Robert. There are some question marks, but I do see upside. What I also see is a really good floor for this individual player. And, you know, guys with good floors sometimes end up being some of the better players that come out of the draft.
プレイステーション